Hey, what's up ladies and gents? SpoonyPizzas back again with another eFootball 2024 video. Today we're going to be looking at my right-sided midfielders, starting off with Kubo. Now there's been a lot of great Kubos, but this is probably one of my favorites, and I literally unlocked all of the Japanese players just to get him, and I'm glad I did because he has been so good for me, and this is the build I went for. Obviously I opted for a little bit more finishing because I wanted him to be more of a goal scorer than a provider. I wanted him cutting in off that right hand side with his left foot, being a strong foot. As a creative playmaker, he's going to tuck inside anyway. So yeah, this is the build I wanted up for. He's got 90 for balance, 90 dribbling, 90 ball control. The acceleration speed disparity is absolutely perfect. The tight possession's perfect as well. Just think with a +2 manager bonus, that knocks it into the 90s. Honestly, this build makes him feel very agile, very good on the ball, very difficult to dispossess. He's almost like a Pedri in some aspects, but on the right hand side, not quite as good as Pedri, but he is absolutely brilliant on that right hand side, and it was an absolute ideal replacement for Chiesa. When it comes to his player skills, one-touch passing, through passing, he's got long-range curler as well, and double touch, and that double touch enables him to get inside and get shots off. And you can sort of see his goal contributions there: 16 appearances, 5 goals, 4 assists, which is pretty good for a wide player who I usually start off quite deep. I would never play him in the sort of advanced roles. I literally play him as that on that right hand side of midfield, and he does a fantastic job for me there. And this is how I spec him: 8 for shooting, 4 for passing, 8 for dribbling, 8 for dexterity, 8 for lower body strength. If you wanted to become more of a passer, just switch these two around. I'm going to give this build an 8 out of 10. Next up is Cuadrado, who is a cross specialist, and in all honesty, not all that effective, but I really did lack cross specialists in my team, and I wanted to try some different tactics and just see how well the cross specialists work. But in all honesty, they're too far out of the game in my opinion, because they literally hug the touchline and they do not move from the touchline. And whilst that's great for giving you some width, honestly it feels like this game is better suited to having wingers that are tucked just inside and players that are tucked inside, making your formation more compact and easier to win the ball back. Because with the ball, great, having the ball and having that width and having them pull the other team apart is great, but on the defensive side of things, they don't tuck in, they literally stay wide, too wide, and it makes it very easy to pass through you. So in all honesty, I would abandon the cross specialists in all honesty. But like I said, from a tactical point of view, it does give you the option to play a little bit different, and that's why I opted for high lofted passing, good curling ability as well. He's got speed and acceleration, meaning he can get away from his man and then just whip those balls into the box with his high dribbling, which enables him to maintain that speed. And with that pinpoint crossing, that's exactly what you need for specialists. For the Cuadrado build, it's 8 for shooting, 8 for passing, 8 for dribbling, 5 for dexterity, and 4 for lower body strength, and 4 for defending. And I would give this build a 6 out of 10. Next up is SAKA, who started pretty poorly for me. I'm not going to lie, I could never really get a tune out of this guy until I respec'd him. Before I had really high speed and high acceleration, but then I reduced his speed and kept his acceleration the same and boosted his balance and dribbling and tight possession, and I feel like this build is far better. He's far more agile, he's still quick, and pace isn't everything in this game. Unlike where it is in FIFA, in this game, in my opinion, if you want to retain the ball, it's all about having nimble players that are able just to turn on a dime and keep moving the ball. So these are his player skills. One-touch passing is obviously nice to have, especially on that right-hand side, and that's one of the aspects that made me buy him in the first place, because I wanted all my midfielders to have one-touch passing. He does lack through passing, and that's why I opted to make him more of a finisher than a passer. You can see his passing is 69, finishing 79, and this is how I spec him. So 8 for shooting, 9 for dribbling, 11 for dexterity, 7 for lower body strength, and I would give him a rating of 8 out of 10. And that's it for this video, ladies and gents. Join me next time as we look at the left-sided midfielders. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.